And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the New York Jets and the Chicago Bears. Both teams sitting at 1-2 coming into this one. Somebody's going to get back to 500 here in week 4 as away we go. He is shaking his head, and he's going to be wondering about that kickoff for a while. Couldn't keep it in the field of play, and that offense gets a gift to begin this drive. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. He's got a gain of 6 there. It's Kobe Bryant bringing him down.
I think I'm going to call this guy the Hulk, as in putting everybody on his back and trying to carry their offense to a win. It didn't get it done a week ago, but it wasn't on him. Those broad shoulders. He ran well a week ago, and he's off to a good start today.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They go right back to Hall. And he's going to manage 13 yards here before going down. That picks them up to 1st. Fed him on back-to-back plays, Brock, and he's got them moving now on this opening series.
Yeah, he's not needed any time at all to find his groove and settle in. This should set the table for the rest of the day.
Play fake. Here's Klubnik. They close in on him and drag him down on the other side of midfield. They got him at the 48. Montez Sweat. And that is 6 sacks for him this season. Now, first time they've gotten to the rookie in this ball game, but it is a big loss as a result.
And what this rookie is going to learn, kind of like rookie running backs have to learn, you can't outrun many of the guys in this league. They are bigger and faster and stronger than what you face.
Touchdown, New York!
Next pass, complete to Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, New York.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And they jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bears nothing.
Sanders all set to send it away. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Coming out throwing is Williams. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Williams to throw on 2nd. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Jets take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 33.
First down now, ball at the 33. From the gun, it's Hall. He's out in the clear. Cuts it to the right sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from the score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who are going to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that.
And he's in for the touchdown.
Brees Hall, the ball carrier. Touchdown, New York.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. This one splits the uprights. It is good. It's a 14-0 game here early.
14. Bears nothing. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Raymond on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Bears take over 1st and 10. At their
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he can be stopped, but not before he picks up 18 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
To throw is Williams. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. As they go play fake, now it's Klubnik. Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Wanted to get it to Cooper, but it's intercepted. The rookie from Texas comes up with it.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive, a run by Swift. This is ahead for about 5. Will McDonald there on the tackle. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it could be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, just run away from it. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. Well, you taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Williams will look to throw. He set up the screen here to Swift. And he's going to have just enough for the 1st down. That throw was short, Brock. A great individual effort. They've got a fresh set of downs.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffed out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Here's Williams. Gets himself free. He's under pressure, and he's not going to get away. And they take him down at the 30. Will McDonald. And after that play, it is 2nd and 15.
The 30-yard line.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, just because you get out of one guy's arms doesn't mean you're safe anytime soon.
Well, last week he was one of the many guys held in check in that loss, right, Brock? But there's an early catch towards a hopefully better overall effort in this one.
Ultimate team sport. It's never about any individual, but it's about the whole group. A lot of people got to step up this week, and that's a good way to start it.
Third and long for him here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Chicago! Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And that cuts the lead to 7.
Jets 14, Bears 7. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Smith on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with Hall. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, Klubnik. This is Cooper working the left side. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. And this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. He'll try to run for it with Hall. We drop him after. Looks like about a 3-yard pickup. And it's going to be 1st down Jets. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. The Jets with an early lead. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Saw Lane hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust.
Yeah.
Right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you're going to be more interceptions.
3rd down give to Hall. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. All right, Brock, so they didn't get the first, but now this is very tempting. You just got a chunk. All you need now is a single yard.
And you know what those new age analytics will tell you.
Go for it.
You got to go.
And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Has his man, but his man does not have that football. He drops an easy one, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Jets into the nickel, 3rd down. To throw, Williams. And the hit is going to break up the catch. Incomplete. A couple of defenders nearby, Brock, who actually could have broken that one up. That's going to bring up fourth down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At their own 45-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. He's going to the air. Klubnik. This is a heater going deep. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle. And defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
And the defender is there with him every step of the way downfield to make the hit and break up that catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Defender is there to finally make the stop, but not before the play goes for 27. It's going to be a New York 1st down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Klubnik now on 2nd. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5. 3rd down coming up.
5 yards on the play.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And they're going to bring him down, but 8 was enough. They got what they needed. 1st down coming.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Now it's Klubnik. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New York. Omar Cooper Jr. His first career touchdown in the NFL. How about it? Point after is good by Sanders. And they bump their lead up to 14.
Bears 7. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Raymond on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Raymond on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. This drive's going to... Oh, he lost the football! And this is scooped up by the Jets! Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Hall running between the tackles. And he gets home. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall. And he is halfway to his total from a week ago. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Sent right down the middle and good. And lead now 21.
28. Bears 7. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Thomas on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Taking on Thomas on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their... Yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Tackles with what looks to be about 3 yards. That's enough. Fresh set of downs coming their way.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And they get him down after a gain of 10, but great effort on his part. Pays off with the 1st down. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
Now here's Williams. And as a catch for Luther Burden. He has room past the 25. And he gets home. Touchdown, Chicago. Luther Burden, his 3rd of the year. Santos now for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. It's down to a 14-point game.
Bears 14.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Wangu on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Nick's going to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd down. Ooh, coming off a touchdown on their previous drive, you can almost feel the urgency up here, Brock. They want to add more.
Yeah, urgency and aggressiveness. Those are kind of the ingredients in the recipe for this offense, and certainly their success today.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line, he's pushed out just a couple yards short. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. On the red zone now. And they answer. Touchdown, New York. Kenyon Sadiq. His 5th touchdown now as a rookie. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And lead now 21.
Bears 14. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Raymond on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Raymond on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Williams. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Offense up to the line fast.
33-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing on 2nd, Williams. He finds a Dunze downfield. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be first down Bears.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Williams set to pass. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Yeah, kind of had a feeling this was coming, Brock. Run game firmly established right now. We start to see him taking shots. Just missed there.
Yeah, run play action. I think that's worked since, I don't know, the early 1900s. So
maybe the 18s.
So it's not a bad, not a bad recipe to follow.
They get to him. He's hit, brought down after a gain of about 10. And that's going to earn Chicago the first down.
A gain of 10 yards.
The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. We've set it down for them from the 31. Williams to throw. And this is going to wind up incomplete. Second down.
I love seeing those defenders that love to chirp and do a little talking throughout a game. There's a perfect chance to back up that talk. What a one-on-one battle to win.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10. Looking in the air here. And they will take him down. They got him back to the 41. Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Empty in the backfield here. The offense going 5 wide on 3rd and long. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. He's looking for Luther Burden. And that brings up 4th and long. And I think we kind of all knew what was coming. That last sack kind of forced their hand. The best option to extend that drive was to just throw it deep and hope.
I think that's exactly why sacks are so productive for defenses. It's because it does, to your point, force the hand of the offense.
It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And they continue to trail by 21.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Klubnik taking a shot deep here. Pass it down close. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
New York.
And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. That one right down the middle. And they just keep adding to their lead.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Thomas on the return. Showing a little burst so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Abanikanda. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
At the 39-yard line.
Running once more with Abanikanda. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
He was taken down.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And he loses control, and that one's going to fall to the ground, Brock. He needed to bring that in. Instead, the mistake means it's fourth down. They're out now, ready to punt it. Torrey Taylor will kick this away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And give him a fresh set of downs. That play goes for 10.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
He pitches to Hall. He's up again. There's the hit, and finally putting an end to that one. Out of bounds after a gain of about 26. And that gives New York the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's Klubnik. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. All the way to the end zone, and this is caught. Touchdown, Jets. Kenyon Sadiq. His second in this game, matching his total from last week. Sanders connects on that extra point. And they continue piling onto this lead.
Bears 14. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Thomas on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. Taken down finally to curtail the damage, but still 22 yards on that pickup. That's going to give the Bears the first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Going play action. Williams sends this to the end zone. Catch is made, but he is out of the back of the end zone. Could not get his feet down, partner. This one's going to end up incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Williams to throw on seconds. He's going for it again. Catch is made in close. And in. Touchdown Bears. Colston Loveland, his 3rd of the year. Santos now for the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. Any point helps, Brock, but the deficit's still at 28.
Bears 21. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Wangu now to return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D-tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, knock down that runner.
A gain of about 3, so a 1/3 of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's Klubnik now. Look at that power, deep left side. This has been a trend, yet another interception. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I apologize if it seems like low-hanging fruit to say 7 is not his lucky number right now. That's how many interceptions he's thrown in the last 2 weeks. Can't happen.
First down, here's Swift. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Williams will look to throw. Hits him on the in route. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. And pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To throw is Williams. Forced out to his right. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Okay, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
I'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Here's Williams. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
15 yards.
I just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. And that yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. Caught by his back. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
From the gun, here's a Bonnie Conda. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Davis. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
To throw, Williams. And oh, he got it! Interception! Kenny Moore with the pick. Escapes the defender. And the Jets take possession off their 2nd interception of the game.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
He's got room to roam. The 40. Hits the 20. Goes up top, and he's going to get there. Touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And the lead grows by 1.
56. Bears 21.
Sanders all set to send it away.
To kick off.
Here's Raymond on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Abani Conda now up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Working on second down. Williams. That one's incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. But still plenty of options left on third and short. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Bears first down.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bears with the ball, but they enter the fourth at a massive deficit. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down throw by Williams. Setting up the running back screen. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Now here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. To the sideline and out of bounds, but not before he picks up 22. And that's going to be good for a Bears first down.
2 more yards.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Just continuing to add to some film that's going to be a little bit hard to watch. This guy, you typically don't see completion percentage numbers like this. Very, very accurate guy. Not today. He's going to have to figure out why.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10. A give up the gut to Abanikanda.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Options aplenty out wide. 5 receiver set here on third and long. Williams from the gun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Jets take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. On the counter, Hall. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, bro.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
At the 24-yard line.
We give to Hall on the draw. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down. That's a pickup of 9. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down.
He and this ground game, Kate, have seen such a steady dose of work. And what you hope is all of those body blows throughout can lead to a knockout punch like that.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
This is Allen on second. Get in there for the stomp, but give him about 9 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Jets first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Breaks the tackle. And he comes through on the QB keeper. Give him 16 on that carry. That's enough for a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Jets first down.
Now Smith taking off with it. Like the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
The second down run good for 4. That brings up third down.
A gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
To the air on third and long. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Bears are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, following his interception, he remains out there. Looks like he got banged up pretty badly on that play. They'll send someone out to look at him. Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10. Now Williams. They're going to take another shot. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down. Continuing to throw it despite the game he's had, Brock. Coaches obviously still have faith in him despite all these interceptions.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think it's faith. And it's also like a sense of belief that, and they know, these coaches know, that this is where you've got to work through it. Not on the practice field, but in what gets really tough right here in game action.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Throwing on second, Williams. Completed left side to Thomas. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. So this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup. Last completion got him 6. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Williams set to pass. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more, and that first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Williams to throw. And he's not able to keep a hold of it through that hit. Incomplete. He was looking for Colston Loveland. And now they face second down. Again, it's Williams. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And too much on this one. As that reaches the end zone, it just keeps on going, Brock. Incomplete. That means it's third down.
QB took a chance right there, and he nearly paid dearly for it. You know, that's one of those situations, Kate, that if you're going to put the ball in harm's way, you got to make sure it's your guy or nobody's guy.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. And he's not going to get a throwaway. The rush gets to him in time. And that's going to leave this offense facing a 4th and forever 22.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Desperation time here. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And the drive continues with a chance to score now. 4th down play takes him all the way into the red zone. So the call to go for it rewarded beyond measure with one of the plays of our game, Brock. And I think they're as surprised as everybody with how well that one went.
Yeah, offensively, they love it. Defensively, you just want to crawl in a hole and just get away. Number one, you don't want to give up a conversion and then a big play to boot. That's a tough defense.
The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Blitz coming for Williams. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And any point helps Brock, but the deficit's still at 28. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Smith on the return. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
So it's a road win for the Jets. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week.
Look around, could it bring somebody down if I never made a sound again? In your eyes, you've already spent my and you're rocking to the next big thing. Kissing the bride, 45 minutes aside. This was my dream, played out rocket routine. Who sucked out the feeling? Who sucked out the feeling? Sucked out the feeling? Who sucked out the feeling? Who sucked out the feeling? Sucked